Man, New York Knicks, baby, good morning. Great gracious one right there. You saw that game last night, that New York Knicks game one, West Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You see what we did to them. You see what we came back on. It was wonderful. It was great to see this, though. Cleveland, they tried. They came out the gates. The Knicks won that first quarter 23-16, and Cleveland turned it on from there. Cleveland had the lead for a while. They was running around the Knicks. They had good passing going on, James Harden, everybody getting involved. The Knicks trying to figure things out. A lot of turnovers the Knicks had in the beginning in the first half. Then they start to go to the second half. Cleveland started taking control. They started to, run away with things. It looked like they took that 22-point lead, all the way down to the fourth quarter. After it seemed like Donovan Mitchell, he was taking breaks throughout the game also. If you watch the game, Donovan Mitchell took a couple of breaks in the first, second quarters. Karl Anthony Towns, he took some time off, came back in. OG Anunoby, he took some rest while the Knicks were down. The Knicks were down 22. These guys came back. In the fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson returned to the floor. The squad, they stayed on the floor, handled their business. They played with resilience, turned on the defense. Mikal Bridges started to get busy, do a couple of steals with him and OG Anunoby, getting the transition going. Josh Hart was really, adding on, just being, Josh Hart, a specialist he is. And then you had Landry Shamet off the bench. You had other role players like, Jose Alvarez that was coming out there doing their thing and adding on to the help and chipping at that lead. And then we eventually got there, man. Why this Cavs team, they thought they really had us. They were playing the Knicks really physical last night. And that's a physical game that these guys were getting away with. A lot of sneaky fouls and some dirty plays. But the Knicks was more than resilient last night. They were brilliant and they stayed focused and they did what they had to do. Jalen Brunson had 38 points, 6 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, double-double. The whole team played together and did what they had to do. And Donovan Mitchell, he had 28. It wasn't enough to take a win against the Knicks, even though James Harden, he was getting cooked by Jalen Brunson yesterday in the game. It was lit. It was beautiful. Our New York Knicks, shawty, representing. We hope that this is going to be something really special and something great. And the Knicks, they're going to have to keep this pressure up and going because we know that now Karl Anthony Towns, he's a facilitator and he's a man that can wear many different, hats and be able to, perform different ways, passing, scoring. He could play defense because Karl Anthony Towns, he was making sure that Jarrett Allen could not move him in the paint yesterday. And that was very pivotal because Cleveland tried to go to a hacker Mitch early, but that hacker Mitch didn't work. It didn't work at all, y'all. So good thing that they did. What they did was the Knicks changed things up. The second half, got to it. Got to the grind, stayed on their game plan, and pulled this one out. 22-point lead, went into overtime, won this game the way they supposed to, double digits, holding it down. Don Boy 718, check us out, y'all.